Please like, share, and invite a few friends. A few friends. And if you have to invite the haters, don't worry about it because they're already here. They are already here. So don't worry about inviting them. Ay, ay, ay. So my honey and I decided to come to the beach. We're driving over here to the beach. He's he's like, let's just go to the beach, babe. So I'm like, okay, but I have to go live. I'm gonna drive, but I'm gonna go live. So he's there. Anyways, thank you for the inbox fairies. See, I really don't like, and I've already told Anna in the past, Anna, don't send me anything, Anna, because that's why I don't watch them, because that's all they do, lie. Like, I don't care to know what they're saying, because at the end of the day, they don't know how to speak the truth, and all they have to create is a bunch of lies. Pero, anyways, apparently, Enid was saying that I gave her a broken sofa. Okay, you didn't complain about the broken sofa when you got when you took it inside your house, right? Your torn down trailer. You're mad because I'm talking about your trailer. Ugh, it was gross going in that trailer, ladies, let me tell you. So I felt bad for her, because she was always talking about how she didn't have money and how she's struggling and so on and so forth, right? So I was like, I was debating if to give it to Anna or give it to her. I didn't give it to Anna because, like they said, I don't like cats. So I was like, if I take it to Anna, it's gonna get all scratched by the cats. It was a nice sofa, and I don't have to lie because, Cindy, my friend, had been there at her house, and Cindy even sat on the couch. So hey, hola, hello, Turi. Thank you for being here. Mama Testa, have a good time. Black Bear is a classic, and there's some new places. Thank you. So, if you're on the expressway and it says 70 miles per hour, why are you driving 45 miles per hour? Come on, people. Pues so. These people nomás no. Pues so. Anyways. So, hey Teresa, thank you for being here. So then I felt bad, so I gave her the couch. It was a sofa and a love seat, but I gave the love seat to my daughter because she had back then when I got rid of those couches, my daughter had a small living area, so I took her the love seat, and I gave the borracha, she's a drunk because apparently she gets drunk all night long, and then she's taking screenshots and going to everyone's YouTube channel, everyone that makes comments, she goes and clicks on their name to see who they are and stuff. Anyways, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna give it to her. I felt bad for her. Shoot, and now that you're talking about Pampers, I forgot to bring the freaking Pampers because I was gonna give them to someone over here, or not give them. I was gonna sell them. Next time I come to the island, I'll bring them through. So then, she gave me a bag of children's Pampers because Medicaid gives them all of this stuff. Okay, Medicaid gives them Pampers, Wipies, and all that good stuff, right? So of course, the drunk, but she sells them for money. So when I gave her the sofa, Ricky didn't take her $20 for gas. So she's like, here, you can have these Pampers for your grandkids. My grandkids don't wear that cheap shit. Back then, my grandkids wouldn't wear that cheap shit. So I didn't use those Pampers. I put them on Facebook and I gave them away to a few people. And some of them I threw them because they were just there in the garage and I had no use for them. But the Pampers that I was selling, the Prevail, those are for adults. Those are adult briefs. Those are for adults. They're not children. So, stop lying, borracha, because you are a borracha, drunk, borracha, alcoholic person. And it's sad that, you want to lie because you want to feel important, or because Kathy and Connie tell you, go live, talk about it. Stop lying. You are a drunk, and the Pampers you gave me, you gave them to me because I took you the couch and you didn't want to give Ricky the $20, so you gave him that in a form of cash. You wanted him here. So stop lying, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call Medicaid and I'm gonna let them know that you don't use those things, that you sell them, so they can know the shit that you do, pinche borracha. And talking about how the couch was broken, the couch wasn't broken, and you didn't complain about it when Ricky put it in your trailer that day. You didn't complain about it. And I can almost guarantee you that sofa was a lot better than the mattresses that you had on the floor where you sleep, pinche borracha. You want to talk bad about me all you want, que estoy panzona, que estoy fea. Talk bad about me all you want, but don't lie, bitch. No eches mentiras, borracha. Tú sabes muy bien que there was nothing wrong with the couch. You know damn well there was nothing wrong with the couch. Because if you didn't like it, you wouldn't have put it in your house, bitch. You don't come, Miss Velda, to my house because my house is all smelly and dirty with poop and pee. I have so many cats. Last time I checked, it was 2, Sorda Muda and Ultra y el dog Naruto. I had a new sofa my mom had given me, just needed a cleaning. I know someone that might need them in Harlingen. I have sat on both of your sofas and they were not broken. Mama Testa, Ricky held his breath and he was grossed out, and then she had Domino's pizza delivered there, and she had boxes of Domino's on the counter because she didn't even have a table on the counter, and there was flies all over the fucking pizza. I even asked Ricky, why did you get a piece of pizza? That was fucking gross. And he said, babe, I felt bad. So Ricky was holding his breath from the smell, the stench, the fly shit all over that fucking house. I know. Sorry. It was gross. Sorry. So imagine living in that shithole. I know. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm speaking the truth. I don't have to lie. I really don't have to lie. Not for views. I don't. Because I'm not money hungry. Gracias a Dios que I work. And yeah, I'm going to be off for a whole month because I worked enough to where I can say, I don't want to work for a whole month. Y no pasa nada. It's nice when you can buy yourself a Coke and you don't have to go dry begging for someone to buy you a Coke. And then talking about Anna's house and Anna's cats. When Anna lived at the apartments that they evicted her from, because they did evict her from the apartments, yes, she had cats, but it wasn't 20. If I'm not mistaken, I think there was like 12 cats in there. And yes, I am allergic to cats. I cannot be around cats. So when I go to Anna's, I need to make sure I take my allergy medicine so I can go visit Anna because she does have cats. And the last time I was at Anna's, I'm gonna say about 4 days ago, maybe five. There was only, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was only two or three cats. Two or three cats and a dog. And Ricky has not been in Anna's house. There's no need for Ricky to go into Anna's house because Anna does have a man. Anna does have a man that helps her. And as long as he's helping Anna, he cuts the grass, he mounted the TVs on the wall. That's his money from Anna having to pay that babe. So exactly, Gran, he's gone wild. Exactly. You don't have to depend on anyone. So, it's so weird because they want to compare Anna to Enid. And let me tell you something. Anna does have providers. And I've been there when the ladies are there and they take care of Anna's son. Because Anna's son has two ladies that help there in the house. One is to take him to the park. There's activities that they need to do. And then another one is that comes and cooks for him and cleans and does his bed. So she does have two. See, and that's the difference between Anna and Enid. Anna does take advantage of the assistance, not like Enid. Enid has her own family members being the providers so she can make more money, so she can pocket more money. And even at that, she still can't make it because she's a drunk. She's a drunk. And I pray to God that they take all the benefits from all these motherfuckers, all these fucking wetbacks, que les quiten la pinche ayuda a las bastardas a ver cómo le van a hacer para vivir. Que les quiten la ayuda a las bastardas pinches mojadas para ver cómo chingada le van a hacer para vivir. The day you brought my cat and they were sitting next to me and you told me, Ana, the VA te va a resguñar because I was showing you he was missing teeth. So Anna does take advantage of her benefits. Anna does have her providers, and on the other hand, Enid doesn't. Enid has her own family members doing the providing, and they collect the check and then give her some of that money. That's the way these people do it, and that needs to be reported too. I mean, you want to be involved in this drama, Enid, and then you go crying to the cops like the day you went and filed that report, and then you put my fucking name on that report, bitch. Bitch, I wasn't even there. I had no idea what the fuck you were doing, and you put my name on that report. Exactly, Anna. I was there when you called him and told him he doesn't use these diapers, so please stop sending the diapers. You told him. I was there when you told him. So, see, and Enid gets that stuff. She puts it in her shed. I think the shed is better than the freaking trailer. And she puts them there and she sells them. So, that's the difference between you and her. So, I don't know why, and it's so weird because she goes on all these fake names and she lies all this shit and she puts a whole bunch of shit. But anyways, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Hey, and if you don't like the sofa, throw it. Quémalo a la verga. You don't need it. Tíralo. burn the motherfucking sofa. I don't give a fuck. I got a new couch. I don't give a fuck. I just didn't want to put it out in the trash. So it's in your house. Get rid of the shit. You don't like it? Get rid of it. Go get yourself a new one. Instead of spending the money on fucking alcohol, go get yourself a new set, bitch. I know when my kids were little, every year I would get my income tax and I would buy new sofas. I would go to Ramirez Furniture and I would buy a sofa, love seat, end tables, lamps, and the rug for $1,000 every year. Every year, that's what I would do. $1,000. I would buy the whole kit and caboodle. Porque la que puede. For me, but if one needs time of their another one to work, because I cannot be with one. It's trash, Ana. What do you want that trash for? Estás loca tú. ¿Cómo se llama este camino, babe? So you get off on Sam Houston and you go east and then you turn on this. Ahorita que llegue a ese road, I'll tell you what number it is. So there's no signal here, okay? So I might lose connection. And then Marisella, on the other hand, talking about going along with the need, something about the purse. Marisella, what purse are you talking about? Te digo, stop drinking. Deja de fumar ese pinche murero y deja de tragar mierda para que sepas lo que está pasando, ruca. Deja de tragar mierda. Stop drinking. Exactly, Teresa Pinchala. Oh my God, I hate the speed limit here. 55. Ugh. Ay. So then they're talking about Sunny. First of all, Sunny hasn't posted her real name. And it's so funny that David Copperfield is on the comments and Sumo Wrestler number 2 is not on the comments, but Sunny is. It's only obvious. Ay, pinche marrana. And then they're talking about my weight. Hey, don't worry about my weight, bitch. It's not costing you all money. If I gain weight or if I don't gain weight, that's none of your fucking business, pinches marranas. At least I'm not 300 pounds. So what are you worried about? How much is it costing you if I gain weight or not? Kathy. Bitch, Doubtfire. How much is it costing you, bitch? So now let's talk about you, Miss Doubtfire. Why didn't they like you at the hospital, Mrs. Doubtfire, in Harlingen Medical and Valley Baptist? Why didn't they like you? What would you do to these people that they hated you? That apparently that as soon as you would walk into the hospital, they were like, oh, she's coming. They didn't like you. You forget that you're a piece of shit. Eres una mierda, ruca. Eres una mierda. You're irrelevant. And you became a nurse y te crees la gran cagada. You're just a piece of shit. Thank you, Teresa. Well, the thing about the losing weight, I was happy losing 100 pounds. After the 100 pounds, I didn't care. But I'm happy because if y'all remember, in December of 2024, when I had my surgery, the day after surgery, I was 213 pounds. So it fluctuates from 213 to 217. And I keep going back and forth, 217, 216, 213, 211, 217. It keeps going back and forth. Like, sometimes I don't take the medicine because I feel like all this weekend, I felt real nauseated. My stomach was gargling like really bad. Like if you really needed to go to the bathroom, but it wouldn't happen. I like the melon for the sala, the gardenias for kitchen, lavender, and Ano's room to see if it helps him sleep. Restroom mango, my room mango. They are all great, Anna. I love the lavender. Yes, I use lavender. I use lavender sometimes. So, talk about how they didn't like you at the hospitals, Mrs. Doubtfire. Why don't you talk about that? And then talking about that you were at the casino and that you had 2 rooms y que one bed. Who cares, vieja loca? That just shows that you're miserable. You're miserable. You're a miserable old hag. You're a miserable old hag. Like, who gives a fuck if you were by yourself, if you were with your... I can't say 12 grandchildren because you only have one granddaughter. So who gives a fuck who you were with? I don't give a fuck. A mí me vale pura verga con quién andas, pinche viejita bastarda. Marisela, tú te arde, hija de puta madre. Que te rae la pinche madre bastarda. Te arde, culera. Por eso hablas, culera. Porque si no te molestaras, no lo mencionaras, bastarda. Te arde que te diga que chingues a tu pinche puta bastarda madre, culera. Puta madre bastarda. Tu puta rengada madre. Puta. Y puta borracha tú, culera. Porque ni tu pinche pelado te quiere por borracha, bastarda. And what about it, bitch? And bring it on, bitch. I'm ready whenever the fuck you're ready. I'm ready. I don't give a fuck. Dime dónde y cuándo, como dice la canción de Eli de Reina. Dime dónde y cuándo, culera. And I'm ready. I'm not gonna talk about you, Huchi. You're my friend, Huchi. Yo no tengo nada que decir, Huchi. Yo no tengo nada que decir, Huchi. No tienes nada que decir. Pues ahora dices mucho, puta. Ahora sí dices mucho, bastarda. Ahora sí, culera. Hasta tus pinches hermanas te dicen, culera. Hasta tus hermanas que ya te quites de ese pinche mugrero, pendeja. Anyways, I just wanted to go on live for a few minutes. Just wanted to talk some shit. Let them bitches know that I got the message. I got the message. Y luego dice la otra pinche orangutan. Here with my daughter. Who gives a fuck where you're at, bitch? Who gives a fuck? Your husband already told people that he can't leave your ass because he's afraid what you're gonna do to your kid, bastarda. Nobody gives a fuck about you and your orangutan. A nadie le importa de tu pinche changa. Y tú eres la única, culera. Tú eres la única. Tengo screenshots, culera, donde tú todo el tiempo le decías a Sirena la changa. And you made it obvious when you posted under Sunny and you put que la changa eres tú, culera. Nadie más, nomás tú, culera. Y la otra pinche panzona, la Ginny de allá de pinche Harlingen en San Benito, pinche vieja bastarda. Ya se te olvidó cuando tu bastarda estaba encerrada por druggy, la pinche bastarda. Like, get over it, bitch, please. Get over it. Esa también le gustaba andar con los pelados casados. Salió panzona de un guy de Mercedes. The guy was married and she had a kid with a married man because she couldn't find a good man. La pinche panzona. And she talks about fat people. Pinche vieja puta panzona. Es una puta también. Pura pinche putas baratas. Exactly, Ana. Exactly. Anyways, I'm getting here and then I'm gonna lose signal. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Que Diosito me las bendiga. Pórtense bien. Que nada les cuesta. Enjoy life. And I dare you bitches to go on live today, tomorrow, whenever the fuck you decide to go live, bitches. And don't talk about Ophelia and I. And you will see that your 120 fucking bitches that dislike Ophelia and I aren't even gonna be there, bitch. Because without talking about Ophelia and I, you ain't got shit. That's the truth. So, chinguen su madre, putas. Yes, Teresa, everyone have a blessed Sunday.